So today we've got a new one. I am over here at the Tractor Supply. I don't know if you can even see it, but we are here because of this. The propane tank has to be moved because it's too close to the light, evidently. They want to now place it inside, basically right there, where they've kind of torn up the material. They're going to be putting all the new posts and everything, getting it all hooked up over there. And they want a dumpster to be able to clean all that junk up. So about 2 or 3 yards worth of that debris, and they wanted the dumpster, you know, as close as they really could to the fence. Just talked with the people inside. They said that, yeah, this is the preferred area. And there she is. I think it's especially important on jobs like this where there's a third party to just simply make sure that everybody's on the same page. They know what's going on. They know the placement, how long it's going to be there for. I talked to, I believe, Donna inside the store. They were happy with the placement here where it's at. The person who I talked to, the company doing all the work, they're happy with it right here. I'll be sending them a picture. And ultimately just the follow-up and over communicating with multiple basically points of contact, multiple points of just, I don't know, reassuring them in every possible way of what's actually going on. So we are good to go. It doesn't get any better than that for the advertising. Literally just right here in the parking lot is, I mean, it's a beautiful thing. So we are going to get out of here and head to the next dumpster. But before that, I just wanted to share with you the Lone Star Dumpster Showcase. It was a awesome event. I learned a lot. I was encouraged, challenged. Honestly, some things that was sparked in my own mind by other people's comments about kind of unrelated things. It triggered some thoughts in my mind of what I want to do for my business. Actually going forward in the next couple of months, I wanted to make some changes. So it was an awesome event because the guys who put it together, they're awesome. They put so much work into it, a lot of effort, a lot of time thinking through everything, placing it, piecing it all together. And it was just a great overall event. By owners, for owners of dumpster businesses. To me, it looked like well over 200 people there. The vendors were awesome. I actually had some questions for some of the vendors. I got some answers. I had some conversations, talking with them, getting some help in a few areas that I need. I have issues with in my business, and getting some help there. Having a group of people, you know, like-minded, wanting to learn, wanting to grow, that we're hungry to learn, hungry to share, to give what we can, whatever we do have, no matter where we're at. The truth is, guaranteed, there were people there who are just starting out, who don't even have one dumpster, period. All the way up to the guy with many cans. And everywhere in between, and yet we were able to collaborate, able to talk, able to have conversations, and it was just an awesome event. I'm grateful I even made it there. To be honest, it was kind of sketchy. I had a trying time, we'll say, on the way there. I missed my, the check-in. I was standing in line. I was gonna check in, get my boarding pass, all that. I was 2 minutes late for that, so that bumped me like an hour to the next plane going to Texas. So I was still gonna be fine. Just a bonehead. I don't fly that often, so you don't know what you don't know, and I didn't think of that. So that is what it is there. And then as I'm sitting down waiting that extra hour, after like the first 10 minutes, I get a notification on my phone now that I realize, oh, I can do my boarding pass on the phone and I don't fly that much. But basically, I get a notification, oh, by the way, you're delayed another 3.5 hours. I'm like, dude, that now puts me at Central Time, Texas time, at arriving at 12:05 or something crazy. Then we had some more delays at actually getting onto the plane because there were issues with the plane tire. They literally said it could be a short little delay because they have to inspect the tire, make sure it's safe, that it's good, or it'll be 2 hours, which means I don't get to Texas until like almost 3 p.m. And at that point, like, I've basically missed almost all of it. I mean, it's a tragedy. And so they were going to put us on a different flight for those of us who didn't have extra baggage. Then they came back and said, oh no, the tire's okay. I'm like, why was there such a concern in the first place? Like, what's going on, guys? Like, come on now. And so finally delayed, got to Texas, got an Uber 30 minutes out to get there, showed up right after the Q&A had basically just started. And the guys up there were just killing it. All the questions, they were awesome questions, important questions. And then the answers, everybody had their different perspective, sharing through so many different things. And then we just went through the night. It was a great time. And then I actually had even more trouble just trying to get home. I'm like, dude, I have so many shenanigans in my own business, but for them to follow me, you know, across the country with an airplane, it was crazy. On the way home, I was on the plane. I had the earbuds in on my phone, messing around as we're about to leave the terminal or back out and then go onto the runway. We got all the way to the runway, and then literally a guy apparently in the back of the airplane started freaking out, and there was some commotion in the back. So I look up and I'm like, what's going on? And like half the plane in front of me is staring at me or staring past me, and I'm like, what's going on? Why are we not moving? They ended up going back to the terminal for security. The pilot came over the airplane and said, hey, for security reasons, we're going back to the gate or whatever it is. And you know, this person was like escorted off of the plane. And then as that was going on and we were starting to move, the guy who was just not perpendicular but across from the aisle, but one seat ahead from me, started coughing up a lung, and I could hear him over my headphones. I'm like, what's going on? And so the lady next to him, she starts freaking out, complaining, like yelling, a whole bunch of stuff. And she's like, I don't want to be next to him. He's sick. He's coughing up. Da, 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 da. He had a mask on. She had a mask on. The flight attendant came over, like they stopped the plane. She then gets put next to me, row of three, and I was in I had nobody next to me. She went to the window seat, and then there was a seat between us and then me, and she kind of freaked out, and I was just like, dude, what is happening? And they had to go through the whole safety protocol of the mask thing and the flotation device and all that stuff that happens on the plane. And I'm just like, what's going on, bro? Like, I'm just trying to go home. This is crazy. Just absolutely crazy. But made it home safe. That's all that matters. But I got home at like 1:32 in the morning. My wife picked me up from the airport. She had dropped me off at the airport at like 5 or whatever it was, 4 something, whatever it was. And just incredibly long day, but an awesome time. I was, if nothing else, I learned a few things at least. It was thought-provoking, and it was valuable to me, and I gained from it. I believe everybody else there probably did, unless their head was in the sand. Can't wait for next year. Can't wait to, man, this community, I'll just say this other thing. This community it seems like it's such a larger community in general. Frankly, because it is. From my past YouTube experience in RV transport, when I started in RV transport, there was nobody on YouTube talking about RV transport. RV transport is like the training, it's the transportation side of, or it's the training wheels of transportation. It's really just kind of a limited risk, limited reward type of the transportation industry as a whole. It's barely, really in transportation in general, but there's still a lot to learn in any business and anything, certainly over the road. And so I was a part of the few people who started talking online about YouTube and different things with RV transport. And that community is very small, much smaller than Dumpsters as a whole. And it was very tight-knit because it was basically everybody in their truck, owner-operators working for as independent contractors to the actual transportation companies, the big handful of them up in Goshen, Indiana, Elkhart, Indiana. It was just smaller in general. That's all I can really say about it than Dumpsters. And to experience that and to come over to Dumpsters and to see the explosion of different creators on YouTube putting out so much valuable information, putting out their experience. Hey, don't do this. Hey, try this. This worked for me in my area. Like all of these things. It's turned into an awesome community of people that are sharing their journey, that just want to help and serve and grow together and build something. Save time, save money. Most people literally just starting from scratch, starting from nothing, maybe never even owning your own business before. And it's just a special thing to see a community like this come together from literally all over the country. And I'm grateful to be a small part of that, and to throw my hat in the ring and share whatever I can as I learn and grow, because boy oh boy do I have a lot to learn. It's a crazy time. If you are already running your business, it's there's so much to learn and to build off of and to be challenged across the board, and taking it one day at a time. It's an awesome thing. So I need to go to my next dumpster. Just wanted to share this with you. Thankful for being able to even make it there to the get together, but it was an awesome time, and hopefully you can actually go to the next one if you weren't there. For those who said hi to me while I was there, I was kind of running around because I had questioned myself, so I was talking to different people, different vendors and stuff, but I did get to talk to a handful of people there, and it's just really cool to see this community just grow and just build, and cool stuff. So hopefully you have a great day, guys. Stay safe and God bless.